Here's to You is supported by One Life Spirits. One Life Spirits is built on purpose, culture, good people, and good drinks, so you can live one life to the fullest.
That means shots that are smooth, tasteful, and pair perfectly with a lime, or our favorite, an orange, because if you're still chasing tequila with a lime, what are you doing? That orange slice brings out the bright citrus notes of Una Vida Blanco, which is smooth, authentic, and tasteful, like myself.
Plus, Una Vida is 100% additive free, so you're enjoying tequila in its purest form without the hangover regret.
Yeah, because it takes us 3 to 5 business days to recover now, and anxiety is not my friend.
That's why you should stick with Una Vida or try cocktails instead of shots.
Okay, a little.
One Life Spirits also crafts El Trago, High Post Vodkas, and Le Bon Whiskey, all bold, smooth, and made to share. Whether it's game night, date night, or just Tuesday night, they've got the pours covered.
Because it's not just about taste, but it's about that feeling. And we're proud spirit snobs, so treat yourself. Visit onelifespirits.com, swing by the One Life Spirits bar inside of El Primo, or grab a bottle at your local liquor store.
Cheers.
Hopefully you've been recording this whole damn thing.
We're recording video. We're not
Okay,
recording
good.
this conversation yet.
Okay.
I don't think so, right? The convo on the mics isn't being recorded yet?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank God.
Me popping my neck so I can get ready to say my shit. So, real estate people who will be like, hey, I will buy your home as is at current state, full cash. And I'm just like, fuck you, dude. Does my house look like shit to
Does
you?
my house look like it's for sale? No.
And does it look like it's shitty?
Yeah, and then when it says as is, you're kind of like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
What do you mean as? What do you mean by as is?
Yeah, it's kind of like, I know it's tiny. I know that I could work on my siding. I know that I could use a paint job, some new windows, but fuck you. Don't be telling me that.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Welcome back to segment number 2, where we've got the music connection going, we've got the drinks flowing, and we are saying F you to the United States Postal Service.
And realtors.
And realtors.
Which we do have some real estate investors on the next episode.
Our houses are not for sale. That's why there's no affordable housing.
Yeah, ask
You
them.
losers, leave.
Ask them why they do that. Why do they do that? Why do you say you want to buy my house as is? Like, what's the like? I don't get it.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
bring that up and just you wait.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna
I'm on the edge of my seat.
I have a meeting with them tomorrow.
So, Fanister, what was the name of this drink?
It is called the Advocates Fizz. It's kind of like a highball that you could not order at the bartender place because I've added some interesting things in here. So Sarah was like, hey, I really like a vodka soda. And I'm like, that sounds basic as hell. But that tells me that you like savory and you like fizzy and you like vodka. So let's figure this out.
I feel like I've just been exposed. That's basic as hell. And so are you.
Well, it's because like we will make basic drinks, but sometimes like we've already had some of them that I'm just like, we should probably do something else.
So I cannot go to the bar and say, hi, I'd like an Advocates Fizz. They'd be like,
What the fuck?
what the
is
fuck
that?
are you talking about?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay, got
No,
it.
you can't.
Advocates Fizz.
You should have just said, you should have told me, yeah, I ordered this at Emerson Biggins last week. Make sure you tell them that. And then I would have done it, and that would have been really funny.
I should have, just to embarrass
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I'm not that fucked
What
up.
is this lady talking about?
It would have been hilarious, actually.
Yeah,
I would have been
I
like, oh man, so it's not a real thing?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, right. No, actually, I think I am. So we have, of course, this is made with High Post Vodka from One Life Spirits. And like we have Tati, who's been making a lot of like really cool drinks. And she's been posting them on Instagram, TikTok. And it's called A Drink with Tati. That I'm starting to think like, I think I'm just going to go make the drinks that she's making. And then I'll just like be able to easily like go back and forth.
Yeah.
So shout out to Tati. This is not what you did, but this is what I'm going to start doing later on to make my life easier.
I saw her last week and I told her thank you.
Yeah. I'm like, I think no, shout out to Tati, man. She's a real MVP. She's the one she's in behind the scenes that made a lot of things happen that she doesn't even know she did.
There you go.
But yeah, no, there's some lychee puree in here. There's some fresh celery juice. There's some lime juice. There was supposed to be olive brine, but I forgot it. And club soda. So, yeah. There's still like some savoriness, but there's also a little bit of like behind the scenes sweet stuff. Like
I give it an A+, and I would order this at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Really?
If you didn't forget the olives, because the olives would make it really
Well, I order
next level.
real
Yeah.
olives. I say give me olives and a lime, and I'll put both olives and a lime in my vodka sodas. Yeah.
See, and that's why I knew I fucked up. Because I have started to like level up these drinks by going, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, guys. Just, I want to remind everybody that I am an amateur. I don't know what I'm doing. This is just for fun. I just like cheersing to people, and I like a good cocktail. That's
You
it.
certainly looked like you knew what you were doing.
I mean, at this point, I've just shaken a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yep. And what I was trying to get at was the olives would actually taking it to the next level would make it seem like also when is the shrimp cocktail gonna get here?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Nice
yeah.
cold shrimp cocktail.
This is the vibe. Like, if we were like a Newport, this is
That's my
a
place.
Newport type of. We should go to Newport again and like fuck shit up like we did that one time. That was so
Friday,
much fun.
Friday afternoon, evenings, happy hour.
Oh, that's when we did it? No, we didn't. We didn't even go for fucking happy hour.
They had the late night happy hour.
Oh, they did. That's why we went.
I don't know if they still do it, but
Do they
I
still
do Friday. I go to on Fridays happy hour.
Do they still do
half-price
late night?
drinks and I don't know. I go to bed very early, guys.
good
I
for
don't do any
you.
late night
yeah,
things.
we would do the late night as like their last hour that they're open.
Oh
They'll
yeah,
do
no
it.
thank you. I go at 5:30.
Good.
And then I leave at 7:30 and I'm already ready for bed.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we don't like really go out. I have a bad habit of getting drunk at places that I shouldn't be getting drunk at.
Like
Newport.
if you were drunk at Newport, there was a lady that was oh my god, there was a lady that was drunk at Newport the last time I was there.
Probably me. No kidding.
And
Did you blur?
what did she do? She was an older lady and she did something that was so fucking hilarious. She ran into the door. She was gonna leave, and then instead of grabbing the handle to pull or push, she just walked right into it.
Dang.
And
I
I
love
literally,
people like
I
that.
thought it was a joke, and then I realized she was legit drunk, and I was like, oh my god! And it was 5:30, 6 o'clock on a Friday.
Love people like that.
Good for her.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
She's probably well rested come Saturday morning.
Yeah. Hey, I have my 8 a.m. Saturday morning workout, so yes, I am well rested.
oh,
When I
good for
get
you.
home, I work out at the Y every Saturday at 8 o'clock in the morning.
That's
and
good. I'm not a
Sweating
morning
out my
person.
toxins from the night before.
Yeah, yeah. I like to sweat out the bad decisions
Mm-hmm.
and then do them again.
Exactly.
It's a cycle.
It's a mental cycle to where, like, I know I had to work out this morning if I wanted to drink today and then tonight.
That's fair.
So
That's
I
fair.
purposefully, like, had to push myself to do that.
Yeah, I think like we got to stop limiting ourselves. It's that 80-20 rule, honestly.
That's the 80-20 rule.
Well, that's how like, cause I think like when people go really deep on a like diet and they go 100% in, that's how they burn out.
Oh, yeah. No.
Or even working out, you're gonna burn out if you go 100% in.
Yeah.
Like, and by that I mean, if you do 80-20 of like you're eating 80% of the time healthy, 20% of the time you are enjoying yourself, as in like whatever that means, whatever thing you like to eat that is technically not within your macros or your diet or whatever, you're not restricting yourself, so you're not hating your life.
Yeah.
And so I mean that's how you're able to keep up with things. So like, yeah, Monday through Friday, I'm 100% macros on. I have everything measured out. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm eating. I know what time I'm eating at, all that stuff. And I'm working out, and I'm going hard. And then weekend hits, and I'm not fucking it all up. I'm still 80-20. So like, I'll still have like my breakfast, my lunch, maybe a snack, but then I'll have a dinner that I want to do
Yeah.
that I'm not thinking about,
That's awesome.
and I'll have a couple of drinks that I don't need to think about.
I'm like a 20 person. Like I'm all over the fucking place.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah. But speaking of, well, it's not being all over the place. Okay, right before we left, there were some really good things that you were saying, and I was gonna ask you, and ya se me olvidaron. I already forgot for our non-Spanish speakers. How do you say I already forgot in Laos?
Okay, Khoi Liam Lao.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Liam
Say it
Lao.
again. Say it again.
Khoi Liam Lao.
Khoi Lim Lao.
I've had one client in my history from Laos.
Did I say it? Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. She was on a fiance. She was here on a fiance visa. Yep.
How do you get a fiance visa?
You
Can apply
meet
for one through USCIS.
you meet a U.S. citizen first.
Oh yeah.
You say, "Let me see your U.S. passport. Let me see your U.S. birth certificate," and then you form a love relationship. And then you come to the U.S. and then you got to get married within 90 days, which is 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that show?
I've only heard. I've never actually watched it.
The drama is real, and we see it every day.
I started. I never have watched it, but you know how like in 2020, Big Ed and that one girl.
Oh, yeah.
Went viral.
Mm-hmm.
Big Ed is the one that has like his hair.
thick neck.
Yeah, the thick
Yeah,
neck.
I was gonna say the one that
Yes.
has no neck.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was being kind.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Poor baby. And I was like, I've already almost done with my first drink, so sorry.
Out the
Not gonna be
window.
kind.
No more kindness here. No. I decided. So there was a lot of really funny memes, and at first like the memes and plus the reels seemed like her name is Rose. Seemed like Rose was an issue, as in like she was really rude to him.
Oh.
At least that's the perception I got with watching them. And so then recently, it was sometime this year, I decided to go watch it.
Okay.
And so I went to watch it, and honestly, Ed was kind of a dick to her. Like, for real, a lot of her reactions make sense.
I never watched that season. I watched the OG seasons, like first 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons I watched.
Yeah.
And the first season is the best. But
Okay.
that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But we're always asking our clients, you ever thought about, I don't know, maybe applying for 90 Day Fiance?
Yeah.
And they're like, some of our clients are like, we actually did apply, but we didn't get it. And I'm like, damn it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Because then you guys could be on it.
Yeah.
Too.
We would be their
From the
attorneys.
Yeah. You'd be good on camera. Obviously.
Stop.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Stop. Tell me
That's
which
how
one to
you're-
look at.
Oh, I love it. I love when a
'Cause
girl loves herself.
I actually
Stop
have
it.
been seeing you everywhere on my timeline.
Did I not say my big head is everywhere?
It is.
It is.
It is.
Because immigration is so important.
I was like, I
It
can't
is.
wait because she's about to be in our cameras.
I am excited. I'm excited for this to come out. I'm excited to hear it.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
But I wanted to talk about ICE because
Oh,
you're
no.
nonpartisan. So like we haven't really talked about that. And you guys know that I'm actually really big on this. I've been wanting to talk about politics for fucking ever on the pod. I
Let's
just haven't
fucking go.
Yeah, I just haven't had a guest who's willing to.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Wait.
Okay.
Before we say fuck ICE,
You already did.
well, before we say it again, I had something to ask you
Uh-huh.
because we're on the we're talking about fiance visas.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna do a spousal visa because I got married last year.
Oh, congratulations.
Show the
Thank
ring.
you.
Show the ring.
Oh,
Badass.
yeah.
That's awesome. Congrats.
I don't have a ring. It's dusty.
Yeah, I got
Don't
it.
marry me.
I bought my own ring. Me and my husband. I bought me and my husband's rings
Hey, see, like this is something I would do. Like
because
I do like
my
that.
love life
love
is not
this.
clear. It has never been clear, and it's very cloudy, and so
guys,
that's why I
this
have
is something. If you ever care about me, there you go.
Hashtag Staghead Designs.
That's cute.
Yeah. I bought this one for myself, and then I got a cool. It's like black and a wood mixture ring for my husband. Yeah.
Man,
We didn't do the traditional route. Did you have a
I
wedding?
wanna see. Yeah.
We had
Laos.
we got married in our kitchen
What?
on a work day, on a Wednesday
On Wednesday.
during lunch.
Okay,
During
I knew there was
lunch.
a reason I was gonna
Did you
like
take
you.
Did you take the rest of the day off?
Nope. I had a hearing with the judge right afterwards. Yeah.
Boss ass bitch. That's
Yeah.
why I love her.
Yeah. So, anyways, okay. Family-based petition, spousal petition.
Yeah. So is that like, how much of a difference is that from your fiance visa?
The way we preface it with our potential clients is it's a personal decision, because a lot of people have visions in their head of a beautiful American wedding, and then some other clients have a vision of a beautiful Mexican wedding. And so it's where do you want to get married? Because if you want to get married before the visa, you've got to get married in their home country. Or if they're here unlawfully, then you can get married here. But it just depends. It's your personal decision. Prices really don't change. Processing times are a little different, but not too different. So it's like, what do you envision? And then we'll make it happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I got
What are
it.
you envisioning?
He's having a wedding here because he told me that I can be one of the groomsmen. I didn't say best man, groomsmen, because I would look fucking cool in a fucking tuxedo. So to my guy friends, don't cut me off when you get married because I'd look fucking cool in a tuxedo.
I'm sorry. I was picturing you as the person doing the ceremony, but
Oh, thank you. But in a tuxedo.
yeah.
I mean, I don't doubt that you would look cool in a suit.
I would look fucking cool. I'd really fucking kill it. I'd
But,
be
yeah, no,
confusing every girl.
we had a wedding ceremony over there.
Okay. Good. Now you
And
got to
he's
bring
gonna
her
have
over.
a second one here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He told me, he promised.
Yeah,
It's
that's
for me.
typically what people do. They
It's for
have a
me.
celebration here.
It's
Yeah.
not-
Yeah.
It's not
Normal.
for me. It's for Dusty. He's in
Yeah.
love.
Processing times right now. So is she in Laos or where? Okay. So processing times probably aren't that big because you don't have a lot of people coming to the U.S. from Laos.
Yeah.
So I-130 family petition taking about maybe a year and a half to be approved. Depends. And then consular processing, bring that girl over here with that green card. That's the thing is when you come
that over here.
as
Bring that
a
ass
bring
over
that
here.
ass over here with the green
Bring
card.
that ass.
You come in with a green card if you get married first, but when you come in with a fiance visa, you get married and then you have to apply for the green card. So she'll be entering with a green card.
Yeah. And from my readings, it's if you've been married for longer than 2 years, then it's a 10-year
Correct.
green card
10-year green card. Yeah.
versus a 2-year.
Correct. Yep. Exactly. And then if she's married to you 3 years down the road from when she enters, she can go ahead and apply for citizenship.
Oh,
So long as she speaks
Okay.
English and is able to pass the civics test and the English reading and writing test.
awesome. I haven't gone that far down the road yet,
Yep.
just because
Yeah.
I'm still over here on this part of the road.
Yeah.
But yes.
If you need help, my friend, me and my cousin, that's our bread and butter. We do them every day. So if you need
Awesome.
help, let us know, and we'll give you a little discount.
Sweet.
Look at that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Connections are made on the pod.
Yeah.
There's more. There's more.
That's what I was going to ask if I could get a refill.
Of course.
Okay, so
and
how
I
do
have
I
more
do it?
ice. Oh, here.
You poured it so pretty that I just would rather you.
Yeah. I got it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'd be like shaking. I could not be a doctor. I'm very shaky. I'm a doctor of law.
A doctor? Is that what you said?
I'm a doctor of law,
You're a doctor of law.
but I'm not. I could never be a surgeon because my hands are super shaky. Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Oh, yes, because you do have your doctorate.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that
A
is
doctor
crazy.
of law.
It's like those moments when like your parents are never proud enough of you because you didn't do something, and then they're like, okay, do you see that somebody needs a fucking doctor to help them save their lives? And then it's like, did you hear them say they need a doctor of law, a doctor of dentist? No, they didn't. They said they need a fucking doctor, and you went and fucked it up with that.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
No one here needed a podcaster today, did they?
That's hilarious.
No, but definitely I'll probably reach out when I'm ready.
Yeah,
Maybe have you like review my packet
for sure.
For you.
I would definitely do that.
because I'm interested to see how good of a packet I can put together.
A packet?
Yeah.
You have to put together a packet?
So the thing about immigration is, yes, the instructions are online. Essentially, you can do your own case, right? But the thing is that sometimes when you're not an attorney, shit can go south very quickly. And so a lot of people, another myth is that like anybody can do my job. Notarios can do my job better than me. Bullshit. Because we know the law, we know the process, but you still can do it yourself. People have done it themselves so many times. But it's when you maybe do something wrong or you missed a step or something, then we come in and we, obviously help you clean it up. But I would rather you show me what you've done so far, and then I'll say, yeah, that looks good. Go ahead and send it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have better chances.
Yeah, just because we see it every day, we know what we're doing, we know the process, we know the consequences of saying this and not saying this and all those things.
So like for a spousal visa, because like some of these visas, or just even some, you know, to be able to become a citizen, is there times, even if like quote unquote you did it all right, that you'd still get denied?
The one time, 2 times that's happened is when someone accidentally admits to something at an interview that they shouldn't have admitted to, or they smoked weed before they went to their damn interview and they get flagged for being, you know, druggy, or, you know, or
That was stupid.
Yeah. I had a client literally at the border at El Paso. He was about to go across to go to his interview, and he calls me and he says, Sarah, I smoked weed. And I'm like, get your ass back to Wichita. Do not cross that border, because if you test positive for anything in your system, you're screwed. So there's been times, and then there's been times where we did everything right. Immigration is wrong. They're wrong. And a lot of people are like, well, immigration's saying this. And I'm like, that doesn't mean they're right. We're right. And there was a time where I know for a fact I was right. My client was in Ciudad Juarez for his interview, and he was there for 2 years while I was fighting, saying, I'm right, immigration's wrong, give him his visa and let him come back to the U.S.
2 years?
I fought with them for 2 years, and he trusted me. And I said, trust me, I'm right. Do not come back unlawfully because you ruin everything.
Yeah.
And he trusted me. I was right. Got that visa, came right back. But you know what the thing is that when he came back, his family had moved on. His wife had moved on.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Do you hear that though?
No loyalty.
2 years.
Oh, sorry. I was going with the no loyalty to 2 years. Okay.
Yeah. Facts.
That's
Fact.
another.
That's another piece. But like, that's what I'm saying though. Like,
Yeah.
that's how slow this process is.
It's so,
Can we stop pretending that it's not? And can you stop being a fucking dick about it? Because, goddamn, like that's what pisses me off. About.
I was fighting with immigration for 2 years, saying I'm right, you're wrong. Give him his visa, and I knew I was right. And he
and there
came
was
back.
nothing that you could have done to speed that up.
No.
I mean, obviously, if you would have done it.
Nope, it's the U.S. consulate. They run at their own pace, and the U.S. consulate in Mexico is the busiest U.S. consulate in the entire world.
Could he have gone to maybe a different one?
No.
No.
Ciudad Juarez is the only one that we can use for this process. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the busiest one in the whole world.
I always think of that. Like, I'm always like, sometimes I think like to my parents, I'm like, what if you had gone to Canada? Is it easier to go to Canada?
Unless the only way you can do that is if you are a resident or a citizen of Canada. Yeah.
Is the U.S. the hardest country to get a citizenship from or get a visa from?
That's a good question. I know Canada's rules are actually really strict. So if you have a DUI, one DUI on your record, I don't believe you're getting status in Canada. But that's another myth, is that immigration attorneys here in the U.S. know the rules around the country. No, we only know U.S. immigration laws.
Of course. I mean, it's fucking crazy here.
Yeah.
Well, anywhere, any country, we're talking years of something that was established. Like, you think that you're going to learn all that in 3 years of law school?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The funny thing is that I took the whole bar exam. Immigration wasn't even on the bar exam.
Oh, no.
So I studied everything except for what I'm doing. Except for like constitutional law and admin law and stuff like that. But
yeah.
Anyway.
So what Google says, the hardest country to get citizenship in, the very first thing, which I find funny, is Vatican City.
What? That's not, you know, I guess
interesting.
Like, stereotypically, right? Makes sense in a way. We're talking
I'm going
about
there
like,
in April, March.
Ooh,
Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds beautiful.
It
I'm
does.
excited. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then after that, it's like Qatar, Saudi Arabia.
Interesting.
Whereas, remember that Ashley was telling us that it would be really hard for her to get a visa. Which one was it?
I don't remember.
It was an Asian country.
Thailand?
Yeah, Thailand. Because of her medical condition.
Oh. Maybe.
They were like,
Wow.
they don't want anybody who's not healthy.
Interesting.
So it was automatically,
Wow.
no, you cannot
That's crazy.
live here. We don't want you.
One of those Asian countries.
I can't. Yeah, I think it was
Probably said it.
Thailand. Yeah.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
have to go back to the notes and figure out. But anyways, you're nonpartisan. And okay, so like I want to understand. Let's start with what is ICE,
Okay.
right? Because I think that we gotta level.
Yep.
First,
What's our
let's
job?
level. Yeah, and then let's go into what are the pros of ICE?
Okay. So
I want to go backwards.
ICE is one of the branches of the Department of Homeland Security. So the Department of Homeland Security was established after 9/11. And it used to be where the immigration judges and the prosecutors in immigration court were a part of the DOJ, the Department of Justice. But then when DHS was created, more immigration agencies followed. So ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, Customs and Border Patrol, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, which we actually have ICE and USCIS here in Wichita. I always tell people USCIS is across from Milk Float on Douglas.
Okay, say USCIS again. One more.
U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services.
Okay.
So that's the benefits portion of the show. That's where you go to get your green card. That's where you go to get your citizenship,
Oh
your
yes, I know what
naturalization.
you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been there a lot of times.
Yeah, and they actually do.
It is next to Milk Float.
It is across.
Yeah,
literally across Milk Float.
yeah. It is. It's out. Yeah, Delano.
Yeah, and they do. So there's people every Wednesday, I think, that will go and protest ICE outside of USCIS. And the security guards are like, you do know we're not ICE, right? And they're like, yeah, you're still the government. So we're going to protest here. And I'm like, okay. So I'm literally waiting for my client outside of USCIS. Hi, are you excited for today? And people down the street are like, fuck ICE. Or like, you're, and I'm like, this is the wrong area to be doing that.
You're
but
like,
whatever.
Go away.
You're ruining my pictures. Anyways.
Yeah, because that's where they're gonna go when they take the test. When people go and take a picture of like, I finally became a U.S. citizen.
Exactly.
Because also, guys, to study for that it's hard. It's questions that nobody fucking remembers
quiz you
anything.
guys.
Yeah, you should. Ooh, do it at the end.
Okay, I'll quiz you guys
You'll,
today.
You'll quiz us.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. That'll
so
be
excited.
our lightning round for us.
I was born here.
You
That's even better.
were born here, and I bet you don't know a lot of these questions.
Better. That's even better.
Yep.
I know.
It's hard.
I'm scared.
That's hilarious. Okay, we're going to do that. Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the ICE office is actually on Woodlawn. And you'll never know it's an ICE office because, of course, security reasons. We don't want to just say, hey, this is ICE. But they do have holding facilities for people who they do pick up, and then they transfer them to Kay County in Oklahoma or Chase County in Cottonwood Falls here in Kansas. So ICE are the enforcers. They're the ones who are able to enforce immigration laws. So, for example, literally the day after President Trump was inaugurated, my client was picked up on the way to work because he had a previous removal order on his record. So he was removed and came back. And then he had an aggravated firearms charge on his record as well, where he was prosecuted in federal court for it. So during the Biden administration, they weren't doing anything. They were just letting people live in the U.S. and they were not the priority. But immediately when Trump was inaugurated, they are now priorities. And I've been trying to warn everybody this was going to happen. Yeah. But he didn't know. And so he was driving to work.
That's why you guys should vote, because it fucking matters. Sorry.
Thank you. No, you're right.
That's,
you're not wrong.
That's why I fucking say what I say.
You're absolutely right.
Sorry. Just about everything that I say, I fucking mean it. Go ahead. But I'm also sarcastic as hell.
Yeah. So anyway, so ICE picked him up on the way to work because they knew where he lived. They knew he was here. They just weren't told to go get him until now. So ICE picked him up, put him in the holding facility here in Wichita, and then sent him to another detention facility. I told his wife there's nothing I can do for him because he is automatically removable because he has previously been removed before.
Gotcha.
So he was deported and he's been in his home country ever since.
And that's where loyalty does break.
It's very true. Let's see how these marriages are tested.
Yeah.
During this administration. But yeah, so that's just an idea of what ICE does. Now there's the other agencies as well. There's HSI, that's the investigation division, where they are you see them a lot in the news now because the director of DHS is very vocal and she's Kirsty Noem.
This is the one that you said was hot?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna look her
She's
up.
very good looking.
Noem?
Noem, Noem. Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, y'all should look her up.
She's very good looking. He made a very good pick.
Kristi.
Christy.
And then Noem, Noem. Guys, again, that is Kristi. Last name Noem, Noem. Do we hate her? I don't know, but homegirl, there's a picture in here.
But she's fine. She's fine.
She's not holding a gun, but like the first picture that came up, like
she's pretty fine.
she has colored eyes.
So she they're the ones who crack down on narcotics, gangs, drugs, firearms. Like they're the ones going out and getting the bad guys. Now ICE is getting a lot of bad rap because they're essentially detaining people who they say are bad guys, but a lot of people are like, no, they haven't done anything wrong. The only thing that they may have done wrong was enter the country illegally, right? Which is a crime, as I said, but it's the only option.
Yeah.
So ICE,
Some laws are laws, but they're not just.
I mean, okay, you ready? ICE is important. ICE is important because they are enforcing immigration laws. It's very unfortunate that people are getting picked up for simply entering unlawfully, but that's the reality of immigration. So there are a lot of people who are saying abolish ICE. If we abolish ICE, there is no one who has the ability to enforce the immigration laws on the level that they do, because let's say someone gets arrested for domestic violence and they get booked in jail at the Sedgwick County Jail. The ICE can see everyone in the public record as to who is being detained. And if they see that someone does not have lawful status, or they see their country of origin, that they're not U.S. citizens, they can look that person up very easily. It's public record, and they can put an ICE hold on them, and they can pick them up once they're released from Sedgwick County Jail. So essentially, they are keeping our country safe. But again, like I was saying earlier, there's always some bad officers, right?
Yeah.
There are ICE officers who may not be doing what they're supposed to be doing. They may be bending the rules, and that is unfortunate. But if we get rid of ICE, there could be serious consequences for that. So what do you think about that?
Yeah. No, I mean, like, what do I think about?
What do you
like,
think
abolish
ICE? Like, what's that? I want to know what that perspective is, actually.
Yeah. I think, like, okay, right? When we're talking about, like, stances, there's a lot of, like, what the fuck is ICE doing?
Right.
There's a lot of, like, things that are already made with abolish ICE, right? And I do think that when it comes to policy, we do have to look at both ends.
Yeah,
we have to look about like what it's really doing and what it's not doing, and who are these bad apples. But also, what are other things that are allowing them to really exercise their power in ways that feels non-humanitarian.
Totally.
So
inhumane.
I had read a lot of things about, like, Congress recently saying that based on the way that somebody looks, ICE can go and detain you. ICE can go and do something about that. That's my issue.
Absolutely ridiculous. I agree with you on that. That is absolutely ridiculous. And we have the Constitution for a reason, you know what I mean? And we have these things in place. You should not arrest someone based on the way they look. I totally agree with that. And that is where I also disagree with the way that ICE is able to exercise their power. There should be restraints on how much power that they have.
And I think, like, that's the issue, right? So I think, like, when you hear things like abolish ICE, defund the police, like, all these things, that's what that means. It's like, we do need to have places that enforce things, because without it could be crazy. We'd go into, like, chaos. What's it? There's a word for it. Like, it's like called this, like, it's not opportunity chaos, but it's like, I can't even remember. But, like, I'm not saying that shit's gonna go south, but like without any type of restriction, naturally, because of how we humans are psychologically, we are so susceptible to taking on these other beliefs and absorbing them. And if we are struggling with our own self-identity, and we're struggling with who our own beliefs are, it's so easy for us to mirror something else.
Yeah.
So whoever is like exercising these powers in a really bad degree, I think they're just susceptible to a lot of, they're in areas that are they're putting themselves in positions where nobody is challenging them.
Right.
And they're just in these circles that are not challenging them. So they're like, this is regular. This is okay.
Immunity, where you're getting away with things without repercussions. Yeah, that's exactly right.
And that's what like I personally think is like with defund the police, abolish ICE. I think they're just really these strong words to get you to stop and listen, because when it comes to protesting, when it comes to activism, when it comes to advocacy, even to some degree, like you got to use these really tough words to get someone to be like, whoa, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I need to go listen to this. Some people are going to be turned off quick, right? Yeah. And I do think that is that power of like words, schematics matter a lot. But we do also have to think about the marketing and the branding and all that other shit.
Yeah.
And personally, that's what I think with abolish ICE is like, I think that there are things that we do need to not necessarily almost like enforce on them. So I'm trying to say like, yeah, does it make sense that we have some government entity that enforces something that others do not have the opportunity to do, or shouldn't have, but they exercise anyways, because I mean we have those people. That's why we go down the path of defund the police, because you're seeing a lot of that in certain cities.
Abuse of power.
Yeah.
Totally get it.
And we see a lot of cronyism. That's the issue, is like when it comes down to all this Trump, we're talking about cronyism. Like that's the issue, is that we're putting people in power who abuse it. And with Congress giving them the pass to do that, that's crazy.
It's fucked up. Yeah.
It's crazy, because it's like we're 2025 and this shit is happening. Yeah. And and like I'm going down a tangent, but I'm going to say this tangent because I think it's relevant. I was traveling to Egypt earlier this year. I got to meet a lot of people from multiple countries. I met somebody from like, it was like one of the old Europe countries. I can't even fucking remember which one. But we were talking about this because he's telling me about like, I'm like, what's life there like? I mean, as a tourist, you see it as this beautiful thing. It's so green, it's whatever. And I'm like, but like, what is life in the sense of like policy, in the sense of things moving? Like, is this a conservative place? Is this a liberal place? Are the things that are happening over here being pressured onto your country? Like, I'm curious.
It's a very good question.
Yeah, those are the questions that I have with people. Like, people are like, what? This girl's weird. Those are because I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious. But he was telling me about how, like, you know, it's a really old country. Like, he's like, my high school was built in 1400 or yeah. And he's like, so my high school alone was just like a lot of history in there. And he's like, so with that, our government is basically set in stone. I mean, we have really important powers that people with money, that they're always going to dictate the way that the country goes. And he was like, the thing with the U.S., it's such a new country. Comparably to other countries, the U.S. is very new. We don't have places that, I mean, we do, like if we go back to Native American, but we're barely, as a country, we're barely finally giving them the place there, right? Like we're finally taking down a lot of Confederate soldier stuff. Right. That's another thing that we'll get to, maybe not. But like we're finally giving the Native Americans like their place of like that they started this country, right? But other countries, right, they're old. And in that sense, the U.S. is so young. And he's like, so for things to change over there, it's slow. And he's like, for things to change over with you guys, it could happen. Yeah. And I thought that was such a freeing thing that he said, because like, and this was in February. This was when the Supreme Court had just overruled that abortion was illegal.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think as a woman, like, I'm not saying that abortion is right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. But because, like, I think as a woman, to be forced to do something.
Right.
And there's so much psychological stuff in there. Like, I just
Agreed.
would hate to know that that's not an easy decision to make. I don't think at any point nobody is thinking that's an easy decision.
Right. Yeah.
And there's a lot of shit that goes with it, and
Yeah.
it's not getting talked about enough.
But I think that is a perfect example of what he's saying.
Yes.
Things can change so fast.
Yeah, it's
because of a
2025.
Supreme Court decision. Yep,
Yeah,
that's
and
really good perspective.
It was,
actually.
dude, homie was young.
Yeah, I like.
Homie was
I like
young
that guy
too. Yeah. Homie was smart. But that's what I'm saying. It was so
Wow.
cool about, like, y'all get your ass out of the U.S.
Yeah.
honestly. But and if you can, if you have the funds, or I don't know, do it cheaply. There's a lot of websites that you can find where things are cheaper. But honestly, it's gonna expand your perspective.
Yeah.
Because he said that to me, and like, I thought, what a cool thing, to some degree, right? Like, it's like, I'm sure that people who were on a very strong stance that this is bad were celebrating it, because they're like, it's 2025 and
Right.
this was done.
Yeah.
Like, what a fucking cool thing. Like, and I get that perspective,
Yeah.
right? And then maybe people who are fighting that, it's like, that's not a good thing.
Yeah. That's America.
That's America.
It's
But
insane.
also, it's 2025. Like,
Yeah.
there's so much shit that could happen. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, with Abolish ICE, with Defund the Police, with, like, all these really tough stances on things, on both perspectives, I think, like, we do need to dive deeper into them to understand them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
my issue is with how ICE is really exercising their power
Yeah.
in inhuman ways.
Dehumanizing. Totally. And there's reports of things happening in detention facilities, people sleeping on the ground, and I'm not there, so I can't confirm or deny that that's happening, but our clients are telling us things, and we can only do so much as attorneys, but
course,
it's sometimes immigration really makes me feel helpless sometimes because of how large of a scale that I'm working on. And my clients are hours away from me in detention facilities, and I'm like, I don't really know what I can do. But that's why we have organizations like ACLU and all those,
And they were defunded too?
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. There's attorneys, I guess, to go off of what you're saying on the abuse of power. There are attorneys fighting every move that the government makes.
Yeah.
So
ACLU.
that's something that's not talked about a lot. And not
Yeah.
even the ACLU, even just private firms like mine or other firms are filing. There's a very amazing law firm in Kansas City, and it's called the Sharma Crawford Attorneys. It's Reka, Sharma Crawford, and Michael. They're married. Reka is very well known for the federal work that she does, and she is constantly fighting unlawful detentions at the federal level. So even though it does feel shitty on the ground level, there are people fighting it in federal courts, which eventually will go to the circuit courts, which will eventually go to the Supreme Court. It just takes time.
Yeah.
So I guess that's something that I usually say when people do talk about ICE's actions, is that they're not going unnoticed, and we are fighting what they're doing
Yeah.
every day.
How do you, as someone who is not a lawyer, who doesn't have power like that, like, what do you do? Like, how do you support? Do you support? Like, how do you?
How do you help?
Yeah.
I think what I've been telling people is educating yourselves is the best way that you can help, because you don't want to push a false narrative. So if you're educated and you have knowledge about immigration, you are actually helping. And then donating. I mean, there's organizations around Wichita who are doing Know Your Rights events. So maybe hosting a Know Your Rights event for a vulnerable group of people is helpful. Donating money to organizations who represent unaccompanied minors. There's a lot of ways that you can get involved, even if you're not an attorney. Yep.
Yeah. So like get involved
Yeah.
and educate yourself.
And yeah.
Yeah. What was I going to ask you? I was going to ask you something about this and I already forgot.
I would add to what we're talking about. A lot of the immigration conversations surrounded around President Trump, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would what I do when I go do my talks is I'm moving the conversation away from him and I'm moving it towards Congress. Because today, Congress is the only one who is going to change the immigration laws. Trump can do as much as he wants to do on the enforcement side, and he can talk all the talk that he wants to do, but at the end of the day, it's Congress's fault for why we are where we are today.
I mean, with the shit that they just released. But to some degree, okay, so this is perfect. Okay. I did have that in here.
Yay!
I don't know what timestamp we're at. Y'all, this might be
I told you we could be here all day.
This might be a two-parter episode. Dusty, this is a two-parter episode.
As long as I leave in time for my event tonight, we are good.
Okay. And we don't have to go through every topic. But I think like that was a really, really good point that you just made, because no president really has been pushing the needle for immigration. They say it because it's a fancy word, and they know that the U.S. is made up of a lot of immigrants. So I think you as an immigrant voter, you're hopeful and you want to vote maybe based on that. And sometimes, right, going back to the quote that I said earlier, I'd partner with anyone to do good, but I'm partnering with no one to do evil.
Yep.
And so based on what I know that I'm passionate about, what I care about, what I know that is important for humans, I'm looking at that when I'm voting. And to some degree, that executive branch does hold a lot of power because they can appoint people in Congress and they can
and on the
remove
courts.
and on the courts. So when we're talking about some of the new things that Congress has made and pushed that has allowed ICE and a lot of these not new, but like harsher stances, right? To some degree, he does have a play in that.
He does, but when
any president, and I should say that, like clarify, any president has that.
How I see it is like presidents can only really put a Band-Aid on immigration. They can only really do temporary fixes.
Yeah.
And
they only serve in 4-year terms.
Exactly. And Congress is the only one who can make lasting change. Because if they pass laws bettering the immigration system, the only way that can be fought is in the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm so pushy about Congress, is because they have the power to better our country and they haven't done it. Yeah. It's politics. They're just playing politics and they don't give a shit about our country. That's just what it feels like from an immigration attorney standpoint. Because
money talks.
Exactly.
It feels like that's what it feels like we're getting to. And by that I mean not we in this conversation, but we in this country. That's the play that things start to feel that things are getting into, is that the money talks. Yeah. I mean, it's just who's going to vote for me and how can I keep my job? How can I keep my seat? And I just wish that they would actually reach out to actual immigration attorneys, and maybe they do. But what I'm trying to get at when I do my talks is that if Congress passes better immigration laws, our country is going to be safer. Our economy is going to be booming. We'll have more people able to apply for jobs and not get taken advantage of. We're going to have more people driving with driver's licenses. Why don't we want that? Yeah.
Because of politics.
Yeah.
Because if I give this group of people this, will they vote for me? Will they not? And I'm like, why wouldn't you better the laws? Because if you're the party who is responsible for that, Republican or Democrat, they're going to vote for you in the future. So why are we, but there's more to it than that. My cousin says I'm very naive, and I know I'm naive, but it's because I think about it from a very simple perspective. And Angie, my cousin, she thinks about it from a little more complex perspective. She goes, Sarah, the world doesn't work like that. And I'm like, but I'm trying to show people that it could.
Yeah.
you know? And so my cousin and I actually disagree on a lot of things on politics.
Yeah.
But
I think that's what is good. Like, you have to almost surround yourself. Well, people who are willing to both hear you out,
Yeah.
right? I think, like, you could easily get in a conversation with someone who has a differing opinion from you, and it's not going to go well.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're willing to hear each other out,
Yeah.
that's where the conversation is good.
Yeah, my cousin and I get in fights all the time. It's so funny. Like we're like sisters fighting, and I'll be in my office and I go, "God damn it, Angie, listen to what I'm saying." And she goes, "You're not listening to me."
Yeah.
And then we'll finish the conversation. I'll say, "Okay, I love you, cousin. Bye."
Yes, yeah, it is definitely it's those family relationships where it's like you don't really ever apologize. Like, my sister tells me this, my older sister tells me this all the time. She's like, "Remember in Mexico when you made me so mad and you were so mad at me, and then you only gave me a little piece of your coffee?"
And then you're like friends the next day.
Yeah, and I'm like,
it's so funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got off topic. Sorry, but
No. I think when we go back to Congress, because really that is who can make these lasting changes. Our presidents are only serving 4-year terms. Congress is serving a lot of fucking years.
Exactly.
I think like maybe we'll talk a little bit about this and then go into lightning, because Dusty hasn't messaged me anything yet. But I wanted to just touch on this, like, you know, the last time that we saw an immigration change, really that was substantial, was in the 80s or
90s.
Okay.
90s. There's a thing called Iraq. It's like a shit ton of acronyms, and it's really annoying, and I don't like talking about it, but the 90s. And then the most recent one was September 11th.
Okay.
Was 2001 when they created DHS. But
yeah,
Congress, the last action that they took was 90s. Now, recently, and what I said at I went to an event and it was all Democrats. And I went home, and my husband is a libertarian.
Yeah.
So I went home and I said, "Oh God, I'm exhausted." And he goes, "Why?" And I was like, "I just spoke to a room full of angry Democrats. How the fuck do you think I'm feeling?" Because I was exhausting. They're angry, and I get it, you know. And so I was explaining immigration to them, and they were just even more angry afterwards. And I was like, "I know,
it's a hot topic.
I know,
it's a hot topic."
But I don't even know where I was. Oh, I was explaining to them that Republicans made it look so easy when they passed the Laken Riley Act recently. Do you remember that Laken Riley case?
No,
the young. She was a young runner, and she was running on a path, and someone from another country who was here unlawfully, who had I believe he had a criminal history. Can't remember too much.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And he murdered her, and it was fucking terrible. Like you said, as a woman listening to her 911 call, it was sickening. And they passed the Laken Riley Act like that.
Yeah.
And my thing to Republicans is, if you really want to make America great again, this is your opportunity to cater to immigrants, cater to people who want to live in the United States the rest of your life, who want to become U.S. citizens, and they want to do it the right way. I don't know. Congress made it really easy to pass laws recently, so why don't you just do it again? And maybe quit playing politics and maybe actually make our country great again.
Yeah.
You know?
I watched one of the, because I was, man, my algorithm has been inundated with a lot of the shit that's happening lately. I had to like start liking a lot of like really funny things because it was getting draining. You want to be informed, but at some point, man, is it draining.
Yeah.
But I watched one of President Trump's addresses to the House.
Oh, okay.
Because like I hadn't, because I'm like I can't fucking.
Wait, Trump's on your algorithm?
I mean, I try to like keep it. I try to keep it. I want to hear both.
Yeah, no, that's great.
I try to keep
love
both.
it.
I try to keep both because then I don't know what the fuck, right?
Yeah, you don't want to be blind to the whole nother part of the world and a whole nother part of people's beliefs.
Yeah.
So what was he saying?
So no, what was pissing me off? What was pissing me off is like he's addressing the House and he's being Trump, like as in like
he's talking shit.
Yes, and then also and he's also like, give me my flowers type of thing. You know, he's pretty ego boosting.
Yeah.
But man, it was pissing me off how the Democrats were just like trying to ignore him, or like there were several of them who were like putting up the newspaper, and it was like, y'all are in power, you have more rights, you have a bigger voice, you have stance. Leave that for people who cannot do anything.
Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing.
That was what really pissed me off.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, y'all are playing the same ego game.
Yep.
Like, we know homie does that.
Yeah.
Why are you playing this ego game?
It's obvious that no one's going to agree with each other. That's just basically
that's
what
what's
you're
happening.
saying.
Yeah.
It's so
And oh man, it was
annoying.
funny. I got to go to DC not too long ago. No, it was like
I
maybe
love
2-3
DC.
years ago.
It's beautiful.
It's interesting to be there too, like, because you really feel everything. But I got to go to DC, and I got to like be, I don't remember where the fuck I was at, but like I remember I was with Jocelyn.
Oh.
Jocelyn went with me, and we were there, and I was like, do you think that these people like get on Facebook and like SpongeBob memes? Or do you think that they're like humans and like memes? Like, do you think that they do that?
Oh my God.
Those are the stuff that goes in my
To
head.
go from the thought that you had in Europe to the thought that you had in DC, that is a very wide spectrum, my dear.
Because listen, my first thing is like, I think we need to humanize our people. We're not we're trying to dehumanize ourselves so much
In every aspect.
in every aspect. We're
Yeah.
trying to cancel each other. We're trying to belittle each other. We're trying to hurt each other, and it's like, y'all, shit's not that deep.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, shit's not that personal. We're all mirrors. We're all just living life,
Yeah.
trying our best. And so, and you know, those are always my thoughts. I'm like, do you think that Trump also likes SpongeBob memes?
Absolutely. God.
Do you think? Nah, he probably hates all the South Park stuff because he gets on people's podcasts. That's and what a funny world we're living in, 2025, and we can have the president on a podcast. Like, that's funny.
It's pretty fucking awesome. Honestly.
Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like let's not overlook that part. You know, like, because
I think Obama tried to do the same thing. He tried to be
did.
very relatable with the public. He tried to be out there as much as possible. I don't think he had the resources that President Trump has now, but President Obama was, I feel like,
I think
tried.
Didn't he try to do that with like Sting?
Huh?
Barack Obama and Sting,
What the hell is Sting?
Yeah, what's Sting?
the rock and roll singer guy.
Oh,
Yes.
did you see the look on my face? I'm like, what the hell is Sting? Is that an operation? A Sting operation? Like what?
It's very ADHD here.
Precious.
I don't got
Oh,
it though.
hilarious.
I've been tested.
let me look that up. Hold on, man.
No, I think Sting is a band. It's a rock and roll band. I've heard it.
Yeah.
Now
well,
that you said
it's
band.
one guy.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't.
one guy. He
I don't know
is
shit.
Sting. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the generation that you're talking to right now. I'm a millennial. What are you? You're a millennial, right? How old are
But
you?
barely at the cutoff. I'm 30.
Okay, I'm 32.
I'm barely at the cutoff. Yeah, because I'm
Yeah,
95.
you're talking to millennials. We don't know Sting.
He's a millennial too.
How old are you?
38.
39.
You're 39?
Oof.
I thought you were 37.
19.
Damn.
Oh, that's
That's like that
80.
Kevin
dumb.
Hart. That
Six.
Kevin Hart gift. Damn. Sorry.
Wait, you're still a millennial though, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah.
An elder millennial.
You're more.
You're at
yeah.
the top and we're at the bottom.
I think you're still
in the middle.
I think you're still. I mean, even the 2-year difference does make a difference.
93.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it wrong. He did it with Bruce Springsteen.
It was
Sting.
an S
Okay.
and an ing.
But I guess to your point though, that's and there. Yeah. I think to your point though, you're right. Like he. I don't know what fucking time we're at. I don't know if to keep going because Dusty's not sending me shit, y'all.
Oh.
Dude, we can keep talking.
We're
I'm
at
totally
57
fine.
Oh, we're at
minutes.
50. We're definitely. Hold on.
I can't wait to ask you guys questions.
I know. I want you to. That's why
I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I wanted to make sure, like I said.
Me too. That's why I'm over here looking at my notes. Like, what do I want her to make sure that like I don't skip their stuff?
I think I made my point
Yeah.
on how I think things should be. I think.
Oh, actually, yeah. This is perfect. No, hold on. I'm gonna save that for later. What do you think that this?
For everyone's information, they do not do that podcast anymore because it sucks.
Really?
Oh,
What
really?
podcast was it? I don't even know what podcast it was.
It says here it's called Renegades.
Isn't that a
Born in
TikTok
the
dance?
USA
Oh, man. Sounds boring.
with Bruce Springsteen.
Here's to you and Law Island are much more interesting.
We are. We are. You're right.
You don't even have to keep this in the podcast, but
For
what do you
sure.
think about my podcast name?
The
Law
Law.
Island.
Law Island. I liked it.
Like it's a
Yeah.
play on words. Do we
I
not?
really
Do we
liked
get it? Love
yeah,
Island, Law
yeah,
Island.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked it. It's very schematic.
My
That's what I'm saying.
my
It's
staff
important.
was like, no, and I was
Hey,
like,
that's
I
the
think it's
Love Island
cool.
I like it.
Okay.
I mean,
I think it's cool.
I think you need to, if you want to continue to play on this theme, though.
Mhm.
I think that you should be mixing in some of the sounds from Love Island, or
Oh,
some
you're
of
right.
the commentary,
Okay.
so that people are like, oh, you know, I want to
Love
hear.
Island Law. Okay.
Well,
So like the
'cause
whole
one-
Mamacita thing.
maybe,
Okay.
but what I'm trying to say by that is like, I'm not saying copy them, but I am saying like you're playing on that
Play
word,
into it. Yeah.
play into it, because it is really out there, and you're talking about something that people don't want to talk about.
Okay. I got it.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You guys do make it very relatable, though.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I want all the advice. Because I tell people I'm very tunnel vision. And
I am too.
I even tell my staff, I
have that
say,
issue.
see something, say something. Like if something's bothering you, tell me, because I probably have no idea that it's bothering you. I tell my husband that. I tell everybody that. Like, you have to assume that I am not seeing what you're seeing.
That.
You know?
Why is that such a hard thing to believe? Because I've been saying that to so many people, like especially even in dating. I'm like,
Yeah.
sorry, y'all. Like I get tunnel vision. I
do.
focus on an issue. I focus on a thing. I focus on a goal, and I'm going there.
For me, I'm like, I'm in La La Land. Like, I'm having a great time, happiest I've ever been. And like, there's something bothering my husband, and he won't tell me, and he lets it
Simmer.
sit. Yeah, simmer. And he's like, Sarah, this has really been bothering me. I'm like, really?
I didn't even.
I didn't even know that it was a thing. You know what I mean? And I'm
Yeah.
like, you have got to tell me.
Yeah.
Because I'm just in my own little world, just enjoying life and just doing things. And I don't know that an issue is an issue until you tell me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
But I
anyways.
mean, I think that goes back to people use your words.
Yeah, God, communicate. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're way too fucking old to teach you that. Way
Okay.
too fucking old. Okay.
What else? What else before I
Um,
test you guys?
Yeah,
So
I
excited.
do want you to test us. I would say that, and I guess we could go into lightning round for this, Dusty, because I'm gonna ask this in a lightning round type of way. So let's switch over to lightning round, because instead of her quizzing us asking, so lightning round is where we're gonna just like tell you a bunch of questions, and we just want you to be able to like ask them off the cuff.
Okay.
And I'm making up all these questions in my head, by the way. I didn't put them in the script, just for your knowledge. Because sometimes we go back and forth on it.
I like you and I like we're like burping. We're, like, have you been burping? Because
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Why are you saying that to people?
I don't know. It's just
We're relatable. Fair. Okay. Are you gonna play the sound? You can't find it.
Having connection issues.
God damn, it'll happen in the middle of the lightning round.
It is. It's gonna happen in the middle. Just pretend you heard thunder, because lightning doesn't make a sound. Did you know that?
It cracks.
It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't make a sound. That's
Oh, wow.
thunder. It's
Oh.
thunder first, and then you see the lightning. Lightning is just the visual.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Dusty told me.
Lightning makes a sound when it hits something.
There
It
it
does.
is.
I got connection back.
Okay. So for us to make some, what would you, from your perspective, what would it be for us to make some significant change in immigration reform? Like, what is something that we should do?
Simply doing the episode today. Educating. Educating, and following the Kansas Immigration Coalition on social media, visiting our website. We are nonpartisan, but we are pretty vocal on our opinions.
Yeah.
So the Kansas Immigration Coalition was created literally the week, it was like maybe days after President Trump was actually elected. And we all gathered in like a war room. It was really cool.
That sounds exciting.
It was really
How
cool.
do I get in on that? Can I get in?
Yeah, it was a local representative. She called the meeting. She called the
Yeah.
meeting, and I was invited. And like a bunch of
That sounds like a really exciting thing. Did you guys drink each other's blood?
No, I wish we would have though. But we all gathered. It was an evening, and we were like, we all just looked at each other and we were like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
And my thing, again, being nonpartisan, has always been resources, education, resources.
Yeah.
Sometimes what happens in the immigration world is inevitable. Sometimes we can't do anything about it, but it's how you're prepared and it's how you deal with what happens that makes the biggest difference. So the Kansas Immigration Coalition was created that night with all of us in the room. And we created the website. We created, everything. And
that's cool.
Yeah. So we, yeah.
Oh, I love a bunch of people who are just.
It was badass. It was actually really cool.
That sounds really badass. Just like, let's do it. I'm right here.
Yeah, it was really cool. And it's a bunch
Locked
of
in.
prominent people in Wichita, all Latino leaders. And
That's
we
cool.
all got together and we created it, and we provide resources to families who are struggling, and we provide preparation and know your rights resources.
What's the at again?
It's just at Kansas Immigration Coalition.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts on like people like being able to spot ICE in an area?
We have people who are trained on how to spot ICE. So people in the Kansas Immigration Coalition, if they see something, they know the etiquette that you have to have when you're recording. And we never want to have people put in a dangerous situation. So if ICE or police say, put the phone down, you put the phone down. There's an element to cooperation and civil disobedience that we are constantly pushing against. So we first thing is safety, and then second thing is getting what's happening on camera. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to quiz us?
I'm ready.
Yeah,
Okay.
quiz us.
Okay. So this is actually really important. So the civics exam is a requirement for certain people who are applying for citizenship. And the process is called naturalization. And the test recently changed.
Oh, harder questions?
Yes. The first Trump administration tried to change the test, and then it fell through. So the second time around, he was able to get it pushed through. And so now, instead of 100 questions, it's 128 civics questions. We're not going to do them all today, obviously. But it does make the test harder.
Yeah.
And so the goal, I don't know what the goal was of adding more questions. Was it to deter people from applying? Was it to, weed out certain people? I don't know. And it's just, I think my clients do a great job of studying. That's my favorite part of my job, is preparing people for their naturalization interviews. And I do all the questions with them.
Make sure that you follow Sarah on TikTok because she also is posting a lot of this stuff. Follow her. Oh, we'll get into that. Sorry, go ahead. That's my last question.
Okay. So are we going to do like you have to like buzz in?
Oh, do you want to?
Oh.
Do you have a buzz?
Man.
Do you got a buzz sound?
Kinda.
Or is it going to be a competition between you two, or am I going to ask each of you a question? Because I'm more about competition.
Yeah, we can switch off and then keep track.
Okay.
Of who's.
Let's do it as a competition.
Yeah, whoever scores.
Because we did that at the office. We did that at the office, and I was like, and I was like, this is the answer.
Okay. I'm ready.
Are you cheating and looking?
No, I'm getting a sound ready.
Okay, so you have to push your sound.
I want to sound.
I have to push my sound?
Or like, well, yeah, if you know the answer, you have to go.
How to push my? No, hold on. Buzz sound.
Do you need the login for the soundboard?
Yeah, maybe. Buzz sound effect. Hold on.
So if you know the answer, you have to go. You have to buzz in.
Okay. If not, I'll say it
because it's a competition.
I'll just say it out loud. I'll say it out loud.
Okay.
Say it out loud. Oh, I think I found one.
This is so fun.
Okay,
is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here's your first question. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? This is one of the new questions on the test.
10th Amendment? It's not even the second one, the one that everyone
I know,
always
right?
is talking about.
Why would they choose the 10th?
firearm
I don't
one?
know. Okay.
Hold on.
Nobody knows this question. Go ahead.
Is the 10th about... Is it there? No, that's the 10 Commandments. No. Keep going. Next one. I was about to say. I was about to say, you cannot fuck another person's wife. Because that's one of the 10 Commandments. It is. Did you know that?
You
It
can't
is.
Oh my
fuck
god, that
someone
was
else's
fucking
wife.
hilarious.
Yeah, it
I
is.
mean,
It
makes
is.
sense. Wait, what
What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment?
Yeah. So neither one of us
Okay,
know it.
the answer is it states that the powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or the people.
What's the 10th Commandment?
The power's not.
I don't know what the 10th Commandment is. It's been a while.
Okay, so none
God
of us
damn
know
it.
what
Wait,
it
so you
is.
said the power's not given
Powers not given to the federal government
federal
belong to
government.
the states.
belong to the
You
states.
shall not convert your neighbor's house. You shall not convert your neighbor's wife. I fucking told you guys that you can't. Commandment. I told you guys you cannot go and fuck somebody else's wife. I told you that. You shall not convert your neighbor's wife.
You still would have got it wrong on the civics exam.
I was still wrong on the civics exam, but I knew it. I knew it had to do with not fucking the other person's wife, and that's how you know that males made the Constitution, because they just care about that. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay. Here's an easy one.
An easy one. You're gonna get it.
Okay. What is the supreme law of the land?
That, like, wait.
But
You have to go. Okay.
I got it for you.
That's
one.
fine.
I like your butts out. I like
Okay.
your butts out.
What is the supreme law of the land?
That, like, everybody has can be free and without impinging on anyone else's freedom.
Oh no!
Wrong. It's a document. What is the supreme law of the land? What
So loud.
document? What document is the supreme law of the land?
Is it the Bill of Rights?
Wrong. See, I can do my own buzzing. Hello.
I like it. I like it.
I don't
like
have a
it, I like
sound
it.
board like you guys do.
The Constitution?
Yeah! Ding, 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 ding. Good job.
Okay.
Good. Okay. You both still have 0 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is hard.
Okay, next. How many U.S. senators are there?
Okay.
has the
I
farting
think
one?
you did it first,
Who has the farting one?
Me.
Dusty.
Oh, okay. Yeah, farting was first.
How many U.S. senators are there?
Uh-huh.
50.
Wrong.
52.
Wrong.
That was my other guess.
Senators is more. It's not. It's because they can have like up to 2 or 4, right?
How many U.S. senators are there total?
46.
I'm gonna look it up.
I could just tell you.
Okay. Yeah. What is it?
100.
What? What? I thought. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That would
Okay.
have been my fifth guess.
That was.
That would have been your fifth guess.
Is this multiple choice?
You would have. Okay.
Pick C on every one.
It's vocal, right? Is it vocal or how is it's
Yeah,
a vocal?
it's verbally.
It's
Yeah.
a. It's a. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Fuck.
I remember reading about that recently.
Damn.
That's hilarious. Okay.
I learned none of this in college.
I know, right? And even if you did learn it, even if you did learn
It's
it
not
in
in
the past,
college.
like you
It'd
would
be
have
like
forgotten.
6th grade because we're talking about American history.
Okay, here's
Yeah.
an easy one.
Okay.
Who lived?
None of these were easy.
Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived?
Mine's
You
slow.
clicked it first. Go ahead.
The Native Americans.
Correct. Good job.
Fuck you, Dusty.
Okay. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers.
The Federalist soldiers.
The
Papers, papeles.
Federalist Papers
Papers.
supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers.
Wait.
You thought he said way important.
You said writers,
Name one of the writers. Like,
and I was thinking. I was thinking writers.
you're thinking like writers, like ride or die? Or writers, as in an author.
She's
Yeah,
asking
at
for
first I was
writers.
thinking writers, like who rode in on the horse.
You're stupid.
Fuck. You guys would be fucked on this test.
And then I realized you said writers, like wrote it down, like who wrote this.
John Smith.
No.
Because I was hell about to say Paul Revere. That's why he was writing.
No,
about
he's
the
the
horse.
one writing, not writing. Guys, this is a famous play.
Is it Shakespeare?
Dios mío.
The Odyssey.
No, a famous play, a famous recent play about a revolutionary character in American history. Broadway.
George Washington?
Ay, Dios mío.
Adam Smith.
No.
Wizard.
Alexander Hamilton.
Oh.
Were you gonna say the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
the one with the girl. The one with like it's Ariana
Elphaba.
Grande and
Glinda.
Glenda.
Elphaba and Glinda.
Yeah, that's
Good
what I was gonna
movie.
say. It's good. It's a play.
Wow.
It's a famous play.
It is a famous play,
And
but it
it
has
wasn't-
nothing to do with American history.
It's because you said famous play. Don't be asking me questions like that. Keep going.
Yeah, who wrote the Federalist Papers?
Who wrote the Federalist Papers?
Who was it?
Alexander Hamilton. Hello, famous play.
Yeah,
Famous. I guess I
Alexander
could have said
Hamilton,
famous
that's a famous-
musical.
that's a famous play.
Oh, you
Did
haven't seen,
Shakespeare
you haven't
write-
seen Hamilton?
I see. No, I have not.
I
Oh
thought
my
that was a
God,
different.
beautiful.
I thought it was a different Hamilton.
Oh my
Me
god.
too. That's what I thought too. I thought like maybe Shakespeare or something. I didn't think we were talking American people.
Hamilton is a great American musical.
I didn't
about
even know
American
that was
history.
American.
Oh my god.
I thought that all great plays are not American.
Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
I'm dying.
Really
I'm dying
did. I really
inside.
did. I've never thought in my head.
Because when I hear
Famous plays.
when I hear
American.
Hamilton, I'm thinking castles.
Yeah, same. I've never once in my head thought a famous play that is great equals American. I've never thought that once in my head.
I'm dying inside. So Wicked wasn't
I mean, Wicked was cool, but like, I mean, we're talking about like
great. Great musicals.
Yeah, right.
plays.
I mean, like we're
Okay.
talking about like.
I mean,
right?
I'm all about Shakespeare. I was an English major, so I've performed Shakespeare before.
Right.
Okay. Oh my God. When did the Great Depression start?
Oh, where's my soundboard? No.
Hold on. 1920.
1920.
Oh fuck.
What?
Hold on.
1920.
Great Gatsby. It's really
If
bad.
you don't know it, I know it.
25.
Wrong. 29.
Yes, 1929. Very, very good.
Okay, I was trying to think of Great Gatsby. I was trying to
is
remember when that
hilarious.
was.
Okay.
I'm so glad I was a citizen because my dad worked for this. My dad did this.
Yeah.
He did this.
And then you
test.
became a citizen because he was citizen. Oh, that's
yeah.
awesome.
So if my dad did not do this work, I would.
You
nothing.
know, there's a lot of people walking around the U.S. who are actually U.S. citizens and they don't even know it.
Wow.
And they've been treated as if they are not.
What?
They've been treated as if they are here unlawfully.
Yeah.
I know somebody who has been living her life as an unlawful person. I think she may have had DACA maybe at one point, but she was a U.S. citizen.
Damn.
She just didn't know it.
I mean, I've been treated like I'm not a U.S. citizen, but I know I have
Ah,
U.S.
fuck.
citizenship power.
Okay.
But I've been treated that way.
Ew. Okay. Okay.
Go back to your
Okay.
I'm trying.
Oh, this is a hard one, and I didn't know this one either. The nation's first motto was
I already know.
E pluribus unum. What does that mean?
We the people.
Man, I don't know what that
It's
means.
not we the people.
I know it's on the. It used to be on money.
Yeah.
I think it still is maybe.
On a
E
coin.
pluribus
Yeah, I
unum.
was
What
gonna
does
say
it mean?
quarter.
It's like on a coin or something.
The public's united.
Close. It's
Ooh.
we all become one. So
Oh,
we all
right,
become
right.
one, or out of many, one.
That's fucking stupid.
I said when we did this with our office, I said all for one and one for all, and I was like, oh no,
that's pretty.
that's the Three
spot on.
Musketeers. My bad.
That's pretty spot on.
Okay, how many more do you want to do? One more?
One more.
Okay,
How many have we done?
like 10 maybe.
Oh, okay.
Already?
Less than maybe. I don't know. This is
We're
all a
not good
blur
at
at this
I feel
point.
like it was less than.
I think it's less than 10.
We should do
Okay.
10.
Okay, let's go to 10.
Okay. Well, how many have we done?
Okay, let's do 4.
4 more.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who wrote?
The Declaration of Independence?
Yes.
Mine's slow.
Yours is really slow.
Benjamin Franklin.
John
What?
Smith.
John Smith is in Pocahontas.
Oh.
I wanted to let you know that earlier when you mentioned John Smith.
Theodore Roosevelt. Nope, that's way later in life.
Thomas Edison.
Jefferson. Thomas
Thomas
Jefferson.
Dang.
Thomas Jefferson. Good job.
Wrong
Yes,
Thomas.
correct.
Edison
job.
invented the light bulb.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay,
Two more.
that was one.
Oh, that's
three
one.
more.
3 more.
There were 13 original states. Name 5. 13.
Delaware,
Okay.
New York, Vermont, West Virginia.
Vermont is not one of them. 13 original states. Name 5. So you said New York, Delaware,
Rhode Island,
Rhode Island,
Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania. One more.
Maine.
All those and Virginia.
Love it. Yes, all of those. What's the last one?
Virginia.
Virginia, yes.
Dang it. I
Did
knew
you
it
say
wasn't.
Virginia?
I
You
said
said
West.
Oh,
I
West.
knew
But
Virginia.
West was
as
not.
soon as West came out of my
West
mouth,
Virginia
I was
doesn't
like,
matter.
Yeah,
It's
West
just
been,
Virginia.
It should have just been Virginia.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. I knew you fucked up when you said that, and then you didn't repeat it, and I was like, I'm gonna let him lose it. I'm gonna let him lose it.
Damn.
Son
All
of a
those.
bitch.
So he
That's
said
hilarious.
Delaware, Rhode Island, New York, Virginia, and Pennsylvania.
Correct.
See, I knew him.
Ding,
I
ding,
knew
ding,
him.
ding,
I knew
ding.
him.
Good job. Okay, that 2 more now. Okay.
I really said all those.
Okay.
I'm a cheater.
What are 2 examples of civic participation in the United States?
Protesting?
Uppercut.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Protesting? Hell no, that's not gonna be on there.
You know for a fact that's probably not on this one. Let's see.
Dusty gets to go.
Protesting definitely is not on this list.
Voting
Voting.
and
Should have said that. Safer answer.
It's the second one.
volunteering
Can you be more specific, please?
for
Elder?
a non-profit organization. That could be
Wrong.
feeding the homeless.
I don't know. I
Down
don't
at
have
the soup
anything.
kitchen.
What is it? I don't know.
What else can you do to participate in or civic participation? Your civic duty.
Okay,
Besides voting, going to jury duty.
jury duty. That's a good one.
But
that is.
It is, but it's only for U.S. citizens. So
Oh,
you can
Oh.
still
Dada.
participate in civic
I thought
engagement.
only citizens can vote.
Mother,
That's
no.
true.
No, only citizens can vote on a jury. It can be on a jury.
Oh wait, yeah,
Who can
that
vote?
makes sense.
Citizens,
Only citizens can vote.
and only citizens can be on a jury.
So see, then you just said that doesn't make sense.
What are 2 examples of civic participation in the U.S., regardless if you're a U.S. citizen or not?
So how can you vote if you're not a citizen?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah, vote.
But it's on
what
the
did
list?
you say?
That
What did
doesn't
you
make
say?
sense.
What did you say just now?
Jury duty.
Jury duty.
Yeah, but and then he
It's
also
not
said-
on here.
Yeah, but voting shouldn't be on there either.
But voting shouldn't be on here either.
God!
We found a flaw.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Send us a check.
Okay.
Yeah.
We found a flaw.
Right now
Okay.
we're trying to pay for some more things, so at least 2,000.
Yeah,
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah,
you just
civic
threw out that
participation.
stimulus, the tariff stimulus. Fucking let us get it early.
That is so funny.
Give us an
Okay.
extra one.
Other
We
ones
found the
are
clerical error.
run for office, join a political party, help with a campaign, join a community group, give an elected official your opinion on an
That's
issue.
fucking stupid.
But
Trump
they didn't
added
put,
that
they didn't
question.
put serve on a jury, which I guess you can't purposefully go serve on a
Yeah.
jury on
Yeah.
your
You
own.
have
You
to
have to
get
be asked
called.
to.
Yeah.
Okay.
for
I think
it.
that
Trump definitely
I get
added
it.
that fucking question because did you hear those answers? That's fucking stupid. Fucking stupid.
Okay. Last but not least, last one for all the marbles. Whoever wins this wins the whole thing.
Okay. Make it easy.
Okay. I just want to make you say this. Who is the current president of the United States?
Trump.
Yes.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump. I won.
Yes. That's
Yes.
hilarious.
Okay.
That is.
I guess I'm getting deported.
This is coming for you, bro.
I bet you
my
wish you were
God.
abolishized.
That's hilarious.
Good thing I made connections while I was out of the country.
Oh my
That's true.
God.
That's true. Okay,
It's
so
hilarious.
Sarah, we've now heard a little bit about both your stories, your passions, your interests. Tell us and our listeners, how can everyone find you and support you?
Yes. So we are on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram at Balderas Immigration. B as in boy, A-L, D as in dog, E-R-A-S, Immigration. You can also type in Balderas Legal Group. We're on there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm in charge of all the social media, so if that tells you anything. But yeah, no, our office is on Douglas. We have a beautiful mural. So if you drive by, take a picture of the mural. It represents all of our clients and all of the countries
Aw.
that they've came from. So, yep,
I
pretty
love
cool.
that.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, Sarah, pa arriba,
Let's go.
pa abajo, pa el centro y pa dentro.
Gracias.